I know this is controversial. I have prepared for this in the midst of many things that has been trying to stop me from doing this. I was being called out 7 times for doing this. I had to do this while preparing for an examination. We had a rain this 2 days ago while I was preparing this set of slides from 5 p.m. to like 18 hours later, and that made me feel very cold. And overall, I've been facing so many obstacles just to prove this point. But I want to, but I made this presentation because I want to prove that I can make a point. And also that green is just a normal color. I do not subscribe to very ludicrous arguments that skew the balance to why green is the best or green is the worst color. I look at things objectively. So thank you for these channels for providing me for the following arguments that I'm going to this later. Please help me subscribe. Thanks. I tried asking, but I could not get a response, so I'm unable to provide references from their videos for fear of copyright. Please don't strike me, thanks. Firstly, this is in response to Ferdinand's video. Green is not the worst color. Firstly, no, this does not look ugly. Secondly, green does not defy color logic. Look at this. What does this remind us of? Mint. And mint is cool. Not as cold as the mountains and lakes of Canada or the forests in Iceland and Finland. But still, it is still cool. And living in Singapore, mint often gives me the sense of cool feeling. So if it's warm, I don't know what to say. And yes, this does not disgust me. I love to take the bus. So, living in Singapore, we also have green buses, and green buses are nice. I take green buses for transportation to and from school. I love it. I know that you guys are saying that the mere mention of chlorophyll being green makes green more useless than ever, because green looks like the only color that is reflected while other hues are absorbed for photosynthesis. For Feline's credit, no, this is not her argument. This is something that I derived from her argument. So you could say that it's my own. But guys, if the leaf does not reflect green, the leaves will be black. Yucks. I was being told green has no vibes. But look at this. Green is such a versatile color that it could represent various things, like gold, like jealousy, like peace, four-leaf clovers, and nature. So, how does this give no vibes? It gives lots of vibes. I am a man of science, and I recognize that green is the color of a neutral pH. However, a neutral pH is not useless. The water that we drink is neutral, and I don't think that the water we drink should be overly alkaline or overly acidic. And moreover, during a neutralization reaction during titration, green is the color that you will want to see, assuming you use a universal indicator. Green being neutral is the natural stop point, something to tell us that the reaction is finished. Even if neutral is useless, there are other chemical indicators with other different sets of colors, and green will indicate things other than neutral. After all, the pH scale in this picture is just that of a universal indicator. The most common type of color blindness happens with red-green, and as I was told, 99% of color blindness result from red-green color blindness. To give a context, red-green color blindness turns red and green into shades of unsuspecting and disgusting brownish yellow. So as you can see, it does not affect just green. It affects the ability to see red and orange and other colors within the spectrum. Therefore, it is not an inherent fault within the color green. Next, we fail to recognize that people who could see green outnumber the number of people who could not see green 19 times. And the reason why we give so much attention to it is because it is so special, so unique as a condition, that we simply forget about the existence of people who can actually see green. Now, evidence review. This looks incredible. Superstition. Superstition is just as real as other things that we make up for ourselves. I agree that the credibility also drops because it is produced by our colonizers. I live in Singapore. Hey neighbor. Anyways, let's talk about lime green. Lime green is such a nice color. It can be considered a yellow and it can be considered a green at the same time. Plus, even if you think that this is disgusting, it's just one shade. It does not represent the entirety of green, and please do not get aggressive over green because of all this. And this wraps up my arguments against Faline's video. And yes, before that, Shrek. This is this second segment is a response to previous video on why green is not the best color. On why green is the best color. Because green simply isn't the best color. I was being handed the argument that you could see green everywhere, like literally the surroundings are known as greenery. However, a grassland is green, but it stretches far and wide and is unnavigable, just like an ocean. A jungle looks greenish, but there are other colors that add spice to the color code. Our lovely trees with all that green canopy, checkmate. What nice color code for a tree. Money is green, money drives the economy, therefore money is good and green is good. However, that is because the economy is dominated by cash. Like, seriously, this is a cash-based economic system that we are adopting right now. And we ignore the fact that it is just as real as other things that we humans make up. And a money-based system isn't even the best when unregulated, that is. Like, look at this. Look at this. As someone who partakes in this capitalist system, using a laptop manufactured using capitalism, uploading on the capitalist-led video sharing platform. What I said just now made me a hypocrite, or did it? No, it has not. I recognize that capitalism has done many things, but it is not the best system. And let's stop before I start to grumble about how capitalism is the best thing in the world. Am I standing against Shrek? No, I just feel that he is a cartoon character. So if Shrek is green, that doesn't mean that green is the best color. This because Shrek isn't simply as godlike as we all think he is. How about all the green online celebrities? You do not have to be green to be an online celebrity. Look at this list of online personalities and memes which I've hastily compiled just to prove that you do not have to be green in order to be an online celebrity and a meme. Green's the most comfortable color for the eye to see. Is this comfortable? Green's versatile, but that is because we made it to be versatile. If we label everything differently, like cyan, like emerald, like jade, like olive, we will have a more interesting life. Like, seriously. Until now, I still couldn't believe that we all call this green. This just shows how little deference the English language gives to the shades of colors that we call green. Screw English and its deference for arts. You can be stylish wearing green, but you can also be stylish not wearing green. How about all the jeans that we see the stylish people wear around the world? No, they're blue, they're not green. Things that give me the same energy as green, sorry. 3. This presentation, majority Taylor Green, a bad combination of a conspiracy theorist and a politician. Green tea, my favorite drink. G is for the gentle nature of turquoise and other shades of green that we find soft and cuddly. R is for rest in peace. E is for the enigmatic nature of green. E is for Estonia. It is a nice place and is very underrated. And it's for no reference or hate, please. Green is just a color. My final thoughts: green is a wavelength, is a set of wavelengths that we attribute to the color green, the name green. And looking at it objectively, I see no reason to treat it like your worst enemy or revere it like it is your god. The concept of green, however, I feel is too versatile. Why don't we just break it up? Or give some shades of green to blue and yellow? They deserve it. They're simply too small. Anyways, thank you for lasting through this hell of a presentation. It is just a joke to respond to two jokish videos. So please don't give me too much hate over this. I know it's controversial, but it simply doesn't deserve hate. And also, if you like it, leave a like. If you do not like it, leave a like. If you love this video, you could subscribe to me. I'll try to upload as consistently as possible. If you do not like it, please subscribe as well. I love the attention. Thank you.